Hey, I'm Robert Kirkman, and you're listening to For All Nerds.
I'm just curious, with all of the, I guess, critical acclaim and the fanfare and the popularity of this, is anything surprising you at this point, right? You've already had I know you yourself, you already had an amazing run when it comes to The Walking Dead and how that translated over to pop culture. Now you're having the same thing happen again with Invincible. At this point, is anything surprising to either of you?
Oh, I mean, the memes and the prevalence of them all is super cool, but also somewhat alien to this aged individual. But yeah, it's great. I mean, I don't know. I try not to take anything for granted. I didn't know how people would respond to this. I mean, this is an hour-long animated drama.
Right.
That's never really been done before. Like some of the violent elements that we incorporate are pretty intense and always there to drive story. And so, we didn't know how the first season would be received, and it's exceeded all of our expectations. So it's been a pretty crazy process, and moving into season 2, we just couldn't be more excited to be back and to be doing this all over again. So it's been pretty cool.
What about yourself?
I just assume this happens when you work with Kirkman on anything. So that's not a surprise at all. I was like,
it's not true.
This is going to happen. It's going to happen.
Is there any characters or storylines or things that keep you up at night where you're just like, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know how this will be received?
I never feel regret, or I try not to second guess myself too much at all. So no, I mean, it's I guess that's where the comic comes in. Right. So the comic operates as a really great test audience. So we know how people reacted to the storylines that we're going to be doing in comic book form. We know that, the level of popularity, and we also know how different aspects of those stories affected the fan base, because I was very active with the fan base along the entire run of the comic book series, doing letters columns, going to conventions, interacting with fans. And so I know, that really upset people. And it's good when that was the idea. Some stories are supposed to upset people. Sometimes we are pushing boundaries and doing crazy things. And so, I don't really lay awake at night going, oh gosh, should we do that story again? I'm more excited about oh my gosh, we can push this story further. Right. We can build to this story in a different way that will make it deeper and more exciting. And so, if anything, the thing that makes me lose sleep is being excited about the next thing that we're going to get to.
Yeah, for me, I just hope we're doing it justice. We have these huge emotional scenes, and I just want to, I'm hoping, have we gone far enough? Have we gone to the core of this, the truth of the scene? So it's more just about, I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. We're doing our best.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoys it, and it communicates what we're trying to say emotionally.
Yeah.
That's what.
And I just have to add, you have a much larger audience on this show than just the comic book fans. Yeah. I mean, for example, my sister, she doesn't read comics. She doesn't know anything about superheroes. And she watched Invincible with me religiously. She was like, when is the next episode coming on? So I just want you to know, you're tapping into because it's a very humanistic story at the end of the day. So you're tapping into a very completely different audience outside of the niche.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing to hear. I mean, anytime any story that you do could speak to people, that's really exciting. And I'm really fond of this story. I had a lot of fun telling it in comic book form, and to know that it's reaching a wider audience and, affecting people is really awesome.
Hey, fam, I'm here at the Paley Center with Simon, one of the executive producers of Invincible. We talked a little bit earlier about what was on your mind, maybe what was heavy on your mind. You said nothing. I'm working with Robert. Everything's perfect. I really want to know, seriously, what is the most important thing for you when it comes to people seeing season 2 right now?
Can you swear on your podcast?
Yes.
I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Season 1 worked, and it worked really well, and I was happy with the response for that. And we have the books, and the books are great, and people love the books. I don't want to fuck that book up. I want to make it good. So it's about trying to find what Robert was trying to communicate in the books emotionally, and trying to find that and enhance it for the show, and maybe build upon it, maybe give a couple more perspectives to it, and then just try and make it good. Yeah. We just want to make it good. We have such a great audience. I just want people to enjoy watching the show. We're making entertainment. I want people. I'm asking someone to give me an hour of their time over 8 weeks, and I want to make sure that we are responsible for that time. So if you're going to give me an hour of your time, I want to give you something good back, and I want you to love it. And so that's what's sort of top of my mind is. My part of the bargain is give you a great hour. Your part is give me an hour of your time, and hopefully that works out. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm actually really excited that you said that because I think that shows a level of respect for both your audience and the audience to you, right? Like they're sitting down, taking an hour of their time to enjoy your artistry, right? I mean, that's part of your artistry as well. Yeah. And also to understand that, hey, you're putting a lot of work into this and you're trying to do the best that you can, right?
Yeah, I mean, nobody tries to make a bad show, but like everyone's trying their best. But I mean, there's so many shows out there today, right? Like, so you don't have to watch us, and also like you don't even have to watch TV. You could go on Instagram, you could go on Reddit, you could do 100 other things. So if you are going to watch us, I'm going to do my best to try and make you the best show I can. And sometimes you fall short of that, and sometimes you hit it. And but that's our goal. Our goal is to give you a great hour of television and to do it 8 times, and to build to something hopefully really good that you haven't seen before, that maybe communicates some emotion and some truth. And that's what we're trying. So you let me know after all 8 episodes whether we did that or not, and we'll find out. Yeah.
Hey, fam, I'm back with Robert Kirkman. We're here at the Invincible premiere at the Paley Center. Just about Invincible and everything you've been doing, like, you're a huge Marvel fan. You're a huge comic book fan in general. You can literally write about anything in the Marvel universe. What draws you to write something in your own original IP?
I mean, it's the thing that I most enjoy. I love trying to build new worlds and create new characters and bring something new into this world. I'm a fan of all that stuff. Yeah. I enjoy reading comics. I enjoy watching movies. But to me, the desire, is to be a Jack Kirby, to be a Stan Lee, as opposed to just, like honoring them by continuing their stories. I want to honor them by trying to add to the entertainment tapestry.
I see. And considering though, you mentioned some heavyweights. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
Oh my gosh, I try not to think about this at all, but I don't know. I mean, I think that we're all destined to be forgotten, no matter how high we may rise in life. So I try to be mindful of that. I think that if anyone remembers anything that I do after I'm dead, I will have accomplished something. So that would be nice. I'd love for there to, be something going on with Invincible or Walking Dead, long after I'm gone. But it won't really matter to me because I'll be dead.
I think it will matter, though, that you have your name and all your artistry, right? Your artistry will always precede you. And I think that's telling, right? I mean, you have, even in your own family, right? I think your son is named Peter Parker. Sure. So, I mean, that's huge to kind of keep carrying on that love and that passion.
Yeah. If there's some, sons out there that are named Mark Grayson, that'll be great.